Okay, welcome to the madhouse. Grab a straitjacket, strap in. This is Controlled Chaos with Nick and Des. I'm Nick.
I'm Des.
Des is behind the camera. She doesn't play six-string guitar, and I do. She's learning four-string guitar, so we're still having fun with that. Today, we're doing what I'm going to call, Is It Worth It? I bought this little thing right here off Temu. This is called the Crazy Screamer Overdrive pedal. My assumption is that it is a clone of the Ibanez Tube Screamer. Most likely, given the mini switch on here, it's probably a clone of like the 505. So let's see how it sounds. Spoiler alert, I actually like it. We've tried to record this, what, 3 or 4 times now?
Yep.
Something has always gone completely sideways and we weren't able to do it. So let's see. All right, so I'm running through a little 20-watt orange solid state amp. I don't want to get out my big 100-watt head and 2x12 cabinet because we don't really need that much volume down here. But this is my clean. Okay, I'm running. This is a Zero Gravity. This is the brand name on this. Never heard of them before. Took a chance and bought it. Actually like it. I'm also running a noise gate because this pedal can get kind of noisy. You're going to want a noise gate for it. But again, clean tone. And if we engage, let's turn the drive off all the way first. And then that already gives it a little bit of bite. Oops, bad note. I haven't practiced or warmed up, so add a little bit of gain here. That sounds pretty good. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
We got the tone at about halfway, 12 o'clock. I know some people really hate it when you say, oh, yeah, it's 6 o'clock or whatever. I'm not going to adjust the level too much. This is with the tone all the way down. Very dark. This gets it very bright. Add a little more gain. Smells very Black Sabbath-y.
Yeah.
It really does. I think it sounds pretty good. Just on its own, I mean, it makes a good drive pedal. Crank the drive all the way up. Very 70s sounding overdrive. We have a mini switch. Right now it's on warm. Let's see what happens when we put it on hot. Wow. And the volume has gone up considerably.
Yes.
And I haven't even touched the level control here. I tried to have it kind of at unity with the amp so we're not going crazy, but that really boosted it. I'm going to turn that back down a little bit. We'll leave it on hot. I'm going to put the amp on its distortion channel. Now this is the amp's gain set. Oh, probably about 2 o'clock. I'd say that sounds about like what that thing was cranked all the way up. So if we want to use it as like just a boost pedal, turn the drive off all the way. volume up. That's the drive. That's the problem. Turn that drive off. The noise gate has not been very helpful.
No, it doesn't sound that way.
Actually, yeah, it is. That's with the noise gate on.
Ah, okay.
That's the noise gate off. You just got to adjust the threshold. There we go. There. Adjust the threshold on the noise gate. You can see it's cutting that excess. The noise gate kicks in pretty quick. Let's add some more drive. Well, actually, let's put this back on warm. I want to hear how it sounds. All right, again, this is the amplifier's gain. It definitely has a lot of noise. I'm waiting for the... Man, I had to crank that noise gate up. And part of that is probably just how much gain we've got on the amplifier itself. We dial that back a little bit. Yeah, that's kicking in a lot faster now. So here we got the gain dialed back. Gain's at about 12 o'clock. And if we engage this, put it back on hot. I think having that gain cranked probably is over pushing that way farther than it needs to be. So we're not at unity gain, which is where you have the drive pedal at the same gain as the distortion from the amplifier. I think this actually sounds more of a doom metal guy. That's the kind of stuff I typically write and play. I'm trying to think of something to play, but that isn't going to get me a copyright.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Not on. I don't think that would work right about now.
In doom metal.
I can't remember what the next note's supposed to be. Desiree is learning to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I guess that sounded like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of beefy. Definitely got a beefy tone going on. Definitely sounds like it needs more treble. This isn't really giving me much of a treble boost at all. Damn, is it noisy. So that's the only complaint I would have about this, is it is a noisy pedal. Dial that back a little bit. Every time I put my hand in front of there, it gets out of. The close-up camera is out of focus. Come on, focus.
You can do it.
There we go. So you can see how bright that LED is. Now we got the gain set probably about, I don't know, slightly more than a quarter of the way up. And we're still running gain at about half on the amplifier. And that, to me, is a decent tone. So I like it. Like I said, it's kind of noisy, but I think most of the time when you stack gain, it gets noisy. We switch back to the clean channel. Now that's loud. That's what's weird, is when I'm on the clean channel, the level actually really increases your volume, but when I'm on the distortion channel, we got no increase at all. So I think this works more, not so much as a boost pedal as it does just as an overdrive pedal. I mean, that's a decent level of overdrive there. I'm trying to adjust my volume so it's not horrifically loud in here. Yeah, I'd say that works.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. Is it worth it? I like it. I find it useful. That's what's important. I love testing out pedals. I like experimenting with pedals. So if you have any ideas for pedals you'd like me to try out, let me know. And we'll see you next time. Bye.